Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at top 7 anime where the low-ranking MC has demon powers. Number 7. The Devil is a Part-Timer. The story revolves around Sadao Mao, the demon king of the fictional world of Ent Isla, who is forced to flee through a magical portal to modern-day Tokyo after being defeated by the hero Emilia. In Tokyo, Sadao Mao and his loyal general Alciel find themselves stripped of their powers and transformed into humans. They take on the names Sadao Mao and Shiro Ashiya and start living as ordinary people. To make ends meet, Sadao gets a part-time job at a fast food restaurant called McDonald's, while Ashiya handles the household chores. As they adapt to their new lives, Sadao quickly rises through the ranks at McDonald's and becomes a reliable and hardworking employee. Meanwhile, he encounters Emi Yusa, the hero, who pursued him to Earth. Emi, who now goes by the name Emilia Justina, is also living as a human and works as a call center agent. Despite their initial antagonistic relationship, Sadao and Emi gradually develop a begrudging friendship, finding themselves caught up in various comedic situations. They navigate the challenges of everyday life, such as paying bills, dealing with coworkers, and even facing off against supernatural threats that emerge in Tokyo. Number 6. Overlord. The story revolves around a massively multiplayer online role-playing game called Yggdrasil, which is on the verge of being shut down. Momonga, the guild leader of Ains Olgaun, a powerful guild in the game, decides to stay logged in until the very end. However, as the servers are about to go offline, something extraordinary happens. Momonga finds himself trapped in the game world, but not as his avatar. He has become a powerful skeletal sorcerer known as Ains Olgaun. With his guild's base, the Great Two of Nazarick, and his loyal NPCs by his side, Momonga embarks on a journey to understand the new reality he finds himself in. As Ains explores the game world, he discovers that it is inhabited by various races and factions. Initially, he decides to blend in and learn more about the world, taking on the name Momen and posing as an adventurer. Ains encounters other players who have also been transported to the game world, forming alliances or becoming rivals with them. Over time, Ains' power and influence grow, and he becomes known as an unstoppable force. He establishes the Sorcerer Kingdom and gains the loyalty of numerous followers, both NPCs and new allies. Ains uses his knowledge of Yggdrasil's mechanics and his vast array of spells to overcome challenges, protect his newfound friends, and extend his dominion. Ains must navigate complex political situations, battles with rival factions, and his own inner conflicts while ensuring the survival and prosperity of his kingdom. Number 5. That time, I got reincarnated as a slime. 37-year-old Satoru Mikami is a typical corporate worker who is perfectly content with his monotonous lifestyle in Tokyo, other than failing to nail down a girlfriend even once throughout his life. In the midst of a casual encounter with his colleague, he falls victim to a random assailant on the streets and is stabbed. However, while succumbing to his injuries, a peculiar voice echoes in his mind and recites a bunch of commands which the dying man cannot make sense of. When Satoru regains consciousness, he discovers that he has reincarnated as a goop of slime in an unfamiliar realm. In doing so, he acquires newfound skills, notably, the power to devour anything and mimic its appearance and abilities. He then stumbles upon the sealed catastrophe-level monster Storm Dragon Veldora, who had been sealed away for the past 300 years for devastating a town to ashes. Sympathetic to his predicament, Satoru befriends him, promising to assist in destroying the seal. In return, Veldora bestows upon him the name Rimuru Tempest to grant him divine protection. Now liberated from the mundanities of his past life, Rimuru embarks on a fresh journey with a distinct goal in mind. As he grows accustomed to his new physique, his gooey antics ripple throughout the world, gradually altering his fate. Number 4. Spirit Chronicles. The story follows the adventures of a young man named Ryo, who is transported to a fantasy world after a tragic accident in his previous life. In this new world, Ryo awakens with the memories of his past life intact, but finds himself in the body of a young boy named Haruto. Haruto is abandoned in a forest, but he is soon discovered and taken in by a kind-hearted couple. As Ryo grows up in this unfamiliar world, he learns that he possesses a unique power called the Awakening, which allows him to see and communicate with spirits. Determined to uncover the truth about his past and the reason for his reincarnation, Ryo embarks on a journey filled with magic, adventure, and political intrigue. Along the way, he befriends various individuals, including the beautiful princess of the kingdom of Bertram, Celia, and her loyal knight, Alfred. Ryo's encounters with these characters shape his destiny and lead him to confront powerful enemies, uncover long-lost secrets, and protect those he holds dear. As Ryo navigates the complexities of this new world, he gradually unravels the mysteries surrounding his own existence, as well as the hidden truths of the world's history. Number 3. Seraph of the End. The story is set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity has been devastated by a mysterious virus that wipes out everyone above the age of 13. The series follows the protagonist Yuichiro Hayakiya, who, along with his fellow orphans, is taken captive by vampires after a failed escape attempt. Yuichiro witnesses the brutal murder of his friends and swears revenge on the vampires. He manages to escape with the help of a vampire named Michaela Hayakiya, who sacrifices himself to save Yuichiro. 4 years later, Yuichiro joins the Moon Demon Company, an extermination unit of the Japanese Imperial Demon Army, which is dedicated to eliminating vampires. Determined to become strong enough to take on the vampires and rescue Michaela, Yuichiro trains under Duran Akinos, the leader of his squad. As Yuichiro and his comrades undergo rigorous training, they uncover various secrets about the true nature of the vampires and their connection to the virus that decimated humanity. They also encounter powerful enemies within their own ranks, including powerful vampires and traitors working against humanity. Seraph of the End combines intense action sequences with emotional storytelling, exploring the moral gray areas and the blurred lines between good and evil. As the series progresses, Yuichiro and his allies face increasingly dangerous foes and uncover the truth behind the apocalypse, leading to a climactic battle for the fate of humanity. Number 2. The Misted of the Demon King Academy. In the distant past, a war between humans and demons brought about widespread chaos and bloodshed. To put an end to this seemingly endless conflict, Demon King Anos Voldigode willingly sacrificed his life, hoping to be reborn in a peaceful future. In preparation for their king's return, the demon race created the Demon King Academy, an elite institution tasked with determining Anos' identity when he reawakens. He reincarnates 2 millennia later, and to his surprise, he soon learns that the level of magic in the world has drastically waned during his absence. Moreover, when he enrolls at the Academy to reclaim his rightful title, he finds out that Demonkind remembers him differently. His personality, his deeds, and even his legacy are all falsified, masked beneath the name of an imposter. This lack of common knowledge renders him the Academy's outlier, a misfit never before seen in history. Despite these drawbacks, Anos remains unfazed. As he sets out to uncover those altering his glorious past, he takes it upon himself to make his descendants recognize that their ruler has finally returned. Number 1. Demon School, Iruma Kun. The story begins with Iruma, an ordinary and overworked middle school student who finds himself sold to a demon named Sullivan by his irresponsible parents in exchange for money. To his surprise, instead of becoming a meal, Iruma is enrolled in the renowned Babel's Demon School, where demons from all walks of life learn how to be proper demons. Thrown into a world he knows nothing about, Iruma must navigate his way through the bizarre and often dangerous school, all while keeping his human identity a secret. As he struggles to adapt, he catches the attention of Clara Valak, an eccentric demon girl, and Mary Azazel, the student council president who comes from a prestigious demon family. Throughout the series, Iruma faces various challenges and adventures, including participating in the demon exams, competing in magical battles, and dealing with mischievous classmates. Despite his initially timid nature, Iruma gradually gains confidence and forms strong friendships with his classmates, who see him as a unique and lovable individual. As the story progresses, Iruma's kind-hearted nature and determination to help others shine through, earning him the respect and admiration of his peers. He discovers hidden powers within himself and becomes involved in the intricate politics of the demon world. Along the way, he also unravels the mysteries surrounding his own past and family. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it informative, then make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for future upcoming videos.